Welcome back to Loudmouse Podcast, the only podcast on YouTube. I'm your host, Wild Spartans, aka Brandon. I'm here with Diesel.
Hey.
And quite
hate you.
And me. Are you sure you're not talking to our guest,
to
Carson?
Sans.
Did I do something wrong?
So Carson.
Call me Sans. We're with our guest today. Call me Sans on YouTube.
Yeah, with
How's
Call
it
Me
going?
Carson. Say hello, Call Me Carson. There we go. So Carson, to start this off, who are you? What do you do? And where can people find you?
Was this a job interview?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Who am I? All
Sans.
right. I have a blue eye and 1 HP in Undertale. That's me, Sans Gaming. No, Thank you. Thank you for the chorus of monkeys in the background.
Okay, you know what? That's just insulting. It's because I'm slightly darker than the average white man.
Alright, so my channel is Call Me Carson. What were the questions? I've already forgotten, dude.
Who are you? What do you do? And where can people
Carson,
find
who are you?
You have the Google Doc!
Yeah, so I'm 6'4" white male. What I do?
Oh, you're 6'4" too?
Yeah.
Hey, I think we're brothers.
I told you, he's an
how that
alternate
works.
dimension you, Brandon, but you didn't listen.
I recently dropped out of college.
Okay,
You
I
can
didn't do
find
that.
me at Call Me Carson on YouTube, or Call Me Carson YT on Twitter, or Call Me Carson Live on Twitch. Call Me Carson YT on Instagram. Call Me Carson YT on Snapchat. I'm gonna have merch very soon. I can't give out the URL for that. I'm sorry. Where else? Is there anything I haven't gone through?
What kind of videos do you make?
I also have a podcast. It's the Unzipped Podcast. I have a second
Not on
channel,
YouTube,
Call Me
though.
Carson Live.
Not on YouTube.
Yeah, no, it's on YouTube.
It's not on YouTube.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not
No,
on
it's
YouTube.
not. Not on this
Yeah,
podcast.
no, it's definitely on YouTube.
It's not on YouTube.
This is
No, it's
breaking
not.
the internal lore of Loudmouse.
What, that you're the only channel on YouTube?
The only podcast.
No, only podcast.
Oh, right.
Everything else is on other platforms. Yeah,
No, that's
sorry,
just
you're
not
not
true,
on.
though.
You're not on YouTube.
There's
No,
It
it
is.
is.
What do you mean?
It's 3 versus 1. Obviously, we're correct.
Sorry, majority rules.
there's
Earth
new
is
talent
flat.
on the scene. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
Another
I couldn't. Could you
podcast.
repeat that? I couldn't make out what you said.
Unzipped podcast on YouTube.
I'm sorry. Could you please repeat that? I can't make out what you're saying. Could you please repeat that?
All right, moving on. Don't you guys have like questions for me or something?
Well, what kind of videos do you make?
You've seen my channel, you know.
You know
But
who
do
I
they-
am.
do the-
Well, what about the people listening, Carson?
Oh, my bad.
Maybe they don't know
Yeah,
you.
you make a good point. Now that I think about it, you're bringing out some solid evidence. I make. How do I describe my content? The best description I've seen for is like web culture commentary in a way, but what it really is like I get a group of friends that I think has really good chemistry, and we just do stupid shit. Like my last video was us making a theme park in MS Paint. So I mean, like, there's a wide variety of stuff I do. But
That's fucking lit.
yeah, dude, that's what I was thinking. It is pretty
Yeah.
lit.
This is
Okay.
epic.
Similar to Brandon's then.
This is epic. Yeah, we get it. Carson's an alternate dimension
Yeah.
mate. We get
No,
it.
I saw somebody like they asked the question. They're like, "What would you consider like your content?" And then the follow up was that Reddit videos, but better.
Well, I don't do anything with Reddit, so like I actively avoid Reddit stuff.
See, this is why he's alternate
Yeah,
dimension
he's
mate.
you. But if he's you, if like Reddit didn't exist.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I do
So-
a large like. It's all kind of the same style, but it's still a pretty large variety of content.
Yeah, I
Like,
can
it-
imagine the topic shift helps keep it fresh here.
Yeah. I mean, like, I have a video of me looking at stupid pictures of toilets, and then, next video is like invading Discord servers, So,
Discord raid.
I wouldn't call it rating. Rating is what the people who watch the videos do. When they're like, this is super funny, let's go do the same thing, and they're not funny. Whereas what we do is we come up with a gag that's entertaining and it doesn't disrupt the Discord server because we don't want to get on like watch lists by Discord. We don't want to go to Discord jail. So
Discord FBI.
So I mean, we just come up with gags
Okay.
and stuff, and then I put it together, and it's pretty goofy and funny. But then people are like, "Let's go to those same servers, and let's do it worse." And then that's what they do.
Huh.
Huh?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, like, you can't really
Yeah.
control the people that watch your videos. I mean, that's just evident from the fucking comments people leave.
Right.
You know, so that makes sense. Quite, what's your question?
What do you like to do outside of YouTube? Going the complete opposite direction of what we've been talking about for the rest of the podcast.
Yes, clearly.
Sorry, I was drinking some delicious water. What was your question?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, could you say that again? I didn't quite catch that.
Oh my Jesus
Error.
Christ.
Texture's missing. What do you like to do
Achieve
outside
mod.
of YouTube?
Right. Okay. Huh.
Are you stumped?
This will be on the test.
Yeah, no, I mean, recently, I told you I dropped out of school recently. And school took up a large amount of my time, but other than school, I watch a lot of movies. I'm super into movies. Watch TV shows, watch anime. And then I have some games that I play occasionally, but like, I'm not much of a video gamer per se.
A gamer?
Yeah, a gamer, bro.
A gamer.
Gamer.
No, I play games. It's just not like a majority of my time. It used to be. I started off with Minecraft Let's Plays, dude.
God, of course. Didn't
Same.
we all? Jesus.
Yeah, that was the
Spartan Craft.
birthplace of YouTube. It was really something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I've been going on YouTube for like 6 years, six years and like 4 months now. So I've done like a wide variety of stuff.
Okay, so then this ties into what I was gonna ask, which is how did you get to making the type of content you're currently making, and what did you make before?
Alright.
Because I know that I've made a bunch of shit
Right.
before I started making what I
Right.
make.
Yeah, no, I
right
get
now.
you. Do you want me to just go through everything I've made?
Yeah.
Let's go through the eras of
Okay.
Call Me Carson.
I can
From
help
Sans
you out.
Gaming to Call Me Carson as we know him today.
No, it is currently Sans Gaming. Sans Gaming is
Oh,
all of
okay.
gaming on YouTube. So like in like 2011 or 2012, I started off making like videos on my dad's YouTube channel because I was like, I don't want to get sent to jail for creating a YouTube account when I'm under 13, so I didn't. And I upload stuff like I tried to make walkthrough videos. They were really awful. It was me with a camcorder in front of my television. Really good stuff. Really high
Oh,
quality. Carson
that's
X
the fucking
Productions.
That was everybody.
Everybody wanted to make that shit. Just
Yeah.
fucking
Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and it's just like
Oh
fucking...
no!
Playing-
See,
you played
I didn't
Wii Sports in
play
front of your
games
camera.
like that. I played Epic Mickey and
that's the shit I'm talking about.
Rabbids Go Home. How about that?
God,
Games
that's a
that are
classic
like
right there. Who
yeah,
didn't play
classic.
What about
games.
The Blob?
I never
What about
played The Blob.
on the Wii?
Though
They ported that to the
I
Switch.
saw a million advertisements for the Blob. That
Yeah.
thing was
I
on
got that
every
from
commercial.
Blockbuster. Yeah. Rented it from Blockbuster when I was like 10 or something. I don't know.
Blockbuster, an ancient relic of
I know,
time.
right?
So I started off with that, and then I did like I was on like an intramural basketball team because I wasn't good enough to like actually play basketball, you know. And I would record highlights of that and put those together. Really, really great highlight videos, guys. Like top tier editing in iMovie. And then for a time I was like, I want to be dude perfect, so I started making trick shot videos. but it wasn't like, oh, super cool basketball trick shots. It was, you remember Kaponk?
What the fuck is Kapong?
Honk?
It's basically beer pong, but like for your average 11-year-old.
Okay.
This sounds really familiar. Hold up, I need to find
Oh
this.
wait, no, I know what you're
Kapong?
talking about.
And
Okay.
then when you put the ball in the
yeah.
cup, it makes like a monkey noise. It goes,
Yeah,
and you're like, yes,
yeah.
oh!
This thing,
Right,
this thing.
yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
for
Just-
sure.
Oh, this shit.
And they've got like the achievement hunter logo on with the balls.
God, that is some old school shit right there.
It is, dude. And once I was old enough for my YouTube account, actually no, even before my current YouTube account, I went and made videos on my friend's YouTube account because I was like, I don't want to use my dad's account anymore. That'd be stupid and lame. Let me use my friend's YouTube account, which is also under the age limit. And I made Minecraft videos on there. And then, like, the day I turned 13, I made the YouTube channel I have today. And I kept doing Minecraft videos until, like, 2015. And then after 2015... I started just throwing stuff at the wall, as much stuff as I could. So like I would make a random Minecraft video, but then I'd also throw in like a video of me making a fake gaming clan, which is I don't even know what my thought process was for that, but
Wait, a fake gaming
yes,
clan?
I
Like,
wanted.
what'd you
I made
call
a
it?
gaming clan that like. It was supposed to make fun of other gaming clans, and I wanted to make it a big deal, but it never like went anywhere
it-
because I was extremely small. It was called Clan Daniel, and it was the logo was just a picture of a really buff black dude, and
When you said Clan Daniel, I thought it was supposed to be a spin-off of Damn Daniel.
oh, I wish it was. No, I wasn't nearly like creative enough for that. Are you joking?
Well, I mean,
wait,
not in the sense
so-
that like I meant it ironically. I did genuinely thought that.
I can't tell where people are being sarcastic, like, anymore or not. It really
Like
just sounds
I'm not
Yeah,
being
okay,
sarcastic.
wait.
Like that was my first thought. Like it was a playoff of words on Damn Daniel.
Right.
Damn, Daniel.
Okay, I have a genuine question. Okay, was this like parody clan made by the time around the time that MLG parodies were popular?
No,
Okay, so
I didn't
this
care
was
about
after
MLG
or
parodies.
before. You didn't care about
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I know
get
that
off my
was I know that
podcast.
was part of your guys' history, but I was always like, they're all right. I can see people are putting work into these, but they're not my cup of tea.
I mean, I didn't make them. I just
Thinks he's
Right.
too good for MLG. Thinks he's too good for Reddit videos. I think we know where you stand. Call me Carson.
I never said I'm too good for Reddit videos.
I know you didn't say you were too good for either of those things, but conflating your
just-
words with
the-
false
the
things
thing
is
about
kind of my
Reddit
thing at the
videos-
moment.
You're
The thing about Reddit videos is like I feel like it's almost limiting for me because I have so many ideas and my friends have so many ideas and we want to do all this stuff and we also want to do like the stupidest stuff possible a lot of the time. That's why we made a video of us looking at toilets, and that's why we made a video of us making a theme park in MS Paint. Like we had these stupid ideas that we'd never be able to do with Reddit. So I mean that's part of why I kind of avoid the Reddit videos. If I
Yeah, no, I
ever
respect
if I ever
that.
see a subreddit that's like super unheard of, really really weird, and I'm like this could make the perfect video, then I might do it. But like otherwise, I'm probably gonna avoid it.
Yeah, I respect that. The only reason I said that like you're too good for those things is because it's kind of my gag at the moment to conflate things people said with things they didn't say.
All right, that's just my
wow,
jam right now.
What a great! It's just my gag, bro. just my little
Bro,
meme.
it's just a gag, bro. Come on, it's all jokes. Why you mad? Why you mad?
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we got to like
We're talking about
2016.
your YouTube era.
Yeah, so throughout 2016,
Yeah.
I was like on the grind. I can go through a couple of my video titles right now. CS:GO Funny Moments #1.
Oh,
A
yep.
wild cat girl appears. The perfect visual novel. That was just me reading a visual novel and gagging the entire time. Why is Leafy so controversial? A commentary. and then one day later,
This sounds-
here comes Dat Boy. One day later, Overwatch best Bastion play of the game ever.
Are you reading my old video titles? Because it sounds like you are. Because these are very, everything except for the visual novel. It's pretty
did you
close
hear the
to
last
what I
one?
used to do in 2016. What'd you say the last
Overwatch
one was?
best Bastion play of the game ever?
Yep, I did stuff like that too. I used to do like Overwatch funny moments and CS:GO
I made
funny moments,
Overwatch
and I
funny
literally
moments, too.
have
Jesus.
I literally have a CS:GO video with like Dat Boy or like here comes Dat Boy and it's like Dat Boy in the thumbnail. It's like a CS:GO funny moments video. Like I literally have that.
Stop copying me, bro.
Yeah, I'm totally copying.
And then I made Overwatch pun videos where I would just like say the worst puns and then spam them on r/Overwatch and get banned on like various accounts. I had like 25 accounts on r/Overwatch get banned. I'm blacklisted on the Global Offensive subreddit. Like you cannot upload.
What did you do?
I don't remember.
Here. Carson TV, one question for you. Can you explain what this means to you?
The Blue Crew Pros?
What?
Oh, okay. Let's not talk about my channel link.
Wait, that's your channel
No,
link?
well, it's going to haunt me for the rest of my life, basically. But when I first
you're
started the
telling me.
channel, it was called the Blue Crew Pros, and it was a joint gaming venture. But it was just like by joint, I mean like I had some friends and I was like, do this YouTube thing with me, and they didn't want to do it with me, and so I was the
God.
only one uploading.
You guys, you were literally branded.
Yeah,
you were
you were
literally
literally
branded.
branded.
Yeah, this is literally me. This is literally me.
Brandon,
And then I just took the channel and I uploaded because no one else is
That's
you
doing
right.
physically
it.
cannot
And
deny
that-
that this
and
is
it-
alternate version you now, Brandon.
Yeah, this is
That's
kind of
really
scary
funny.
because everything's kind of like it's like because you said you used iMovie,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So you're like me if I had a Mac growing up.
You're like me if I was
I think
disabled
that's the difference.
growing up.
Thanks.
I dropped my keys.
I almost spit out my Gatorade.
I mean, I can agree with that because I kept the shitty name that my channel was originally created.
Wild Spartans.
I didn't change my name to call me Brandon.
Wild Spartan suits you. You know, it's okay. Just let
Yeah,
it
It's-
stay.
yeah,
It
I agree.
suits me
Wild Spartans
because I
is a
have
good channel
forced
name.
it to work. I have forced it to work at this point.
Hello, my Spartans.
Can you start off
Yeah, I used to say
every
that.
video saying "Hello, my wild Spartans"?
I used to call them my Spartans when I was younger.
No, see that's
And,
that's
like, the-
shortening it. You gotta call them your
Yeah, it
wild
is.
Spartans.
I'm not gonna.
I think like the first video you
yeah,
ever
no
made was, like,
Buster. That's a no.
the first video that's still up on your channel before it got demonetized was like a fucking COD Zombies thing, and like everybody kept making fun of him for it, so we just put like 20 mid rolls on it.
Yeah, and I'm like, now my meme is profitable. But fucking, that's not even the first video I've made. That's the first video that I didn't delete when I was younger.
Yeah. Like all the videos I made,
Because I used to just delete stuff.
all the videos that I made when I was younger, because I've had my channel since like 2012. Like they're all fucking long gone.
I've buried all of my old videos. Like I went through and I cleaned out my entire old school internet history. So now it's like my first
had-
video was 2016.
I had all of mine public until
Ooh.
last year, and the only reason I privated all of it is because I'm like, the algorithm does not support this. I'm going to private all of them despite the fact that I still want them up for people to laugh at. Because they're all it's such a like, I feel like anyone can go back back to them and be like, this is funny how bad it is, because you can. And I left
Yeah.
a couple of them up. Like I have one right here, Frosted Flakes food review, and I literally just open a thing of Frosted Flakes, I take a bite, and I say they're great, and that's the end of the video. And I still think that's stupid funny, but yeah, I had some other ones. Let's see, how to improve your op skills CS:GO tutorial. That's literally just me with like 10 sensitivity trying to explain opping. Yeah, no, I just made a wide variety of stuff. And then this year, come February, I was like, you know what? What I'm making right now is absolutely the worst, and it's never going to get me anywhere. Maybe I should try doing this YouTube thing a little bit harder. And and then I took like a small break, and I readjusted my entire channel, figured out editing, and then released a video that's just titled Changes. And I explained, okay, the stuff I've been doing is fun, but I think it's time that I do something that I think is not only more fun for me, but it's going to give me a better chance in the future of making this like a job that I would really want to do. And then I changed everything, and now I do what I do now.
Damn.
And that's when my
Okay.
channel started doing well, because up until that point I had like 9K.
Damn, like,
So wait, February of this year?
yeah, I was
No, no,
looking
no.
at like,
No, I changed everything in May.
yeah, I was looking at his channel and like he got like 158K in a month and then 100K the following month.
Wait, so you changed everything when we started our podcast
What? Wait, really?
in May.
Yeah, I did that on
I'm pretty sure we
purpose.
started the podcast in May. Okay, yeah. So you knew Loudmouth was gonna be a massive hit because he only podcasts
Right.
on YouTube, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, what I'm not glad about is you passing me. Could you stop that? Thanks.
I'm sorry.
How do you think I feel quiet? Jesus.
I'm
I want to die.
Bro, just copy me.
Oof. See, it's like, okay. Well, first of all, like, my question for you, because, like, I am a college student.
Right.
So, like, one, what did you do in school? And, like, just that transition out of college, like, what was that
This
like
just
for you?
happened like last week.
Okay, well, what's it like? How you doing? How you feeling?
I started like my sophomore year, and I'm like, okay, I'm super positive about this year. For the record, I've always hated school, like despised school, and the main reason I was still in school was because, you know, the both pressure from my family and pressure from society to have a degree, to be able to like do anything. So I was studying media communication, which is basically what I'm doing right now, and just in a different form. But they were trying to get me to do like more traditional media, which I was not super into. I didn't think it fit me as well as something like YouTube. So this year, I went to school and it was just miserable every day, and I had to reflect and just be like, okay, you know, I hate school. I'm not able to work on YouTube how I want to. I do not have time for everything right now. I'm going to cut out the thing that is less enjoyable for me. And I moved back home. I'm looking at moving out in like six months-ish. Once I have like a solid set of income. And I'm just going to see where the YouTube stuff takes me. It's pretty much like, I have this amazing opportunity and I hate school, so I'm gonna work on the thing that I think is great, you know?
Okay.
Okay. Damn.
Well, I'm still trapped in school.
Yeah.
God, I'm actually studying film studies and television production with a minor in communications.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing pretty much, again, like, you know, what you studied and
Yeah.
doing that on YouTube. But it's like, I never disliked school, so I think I'm going to stick with it. I've actually seen people writing, like actual journal studies on YouTube now. So I think I'm going to become, like, I'm thinking of becoming a professor in, like, YouTube studies. No, I'm
mean,
serious.
No, I mean, you're laughing, but like, that's completely like reasonable in my
Yeah,
eyes.
like I
That's
laugh
like-
because
yeah.
it sounds
No, but-
funny, like intense, but like they make like there's like whole courses on like a whole shit ton of mediums and other media,
Yeah.
why not YouTube?
I mean, there's also like YouTubers who have made like quote unquote YouTube colleges. Most of them are total fucking
those are
scams,
scams.
but like there's
That
still a
sounds
market
like
for
such
it.
a scam.
It is a
It's
fucking
like I think there's a
scam,
difference
but,
like between a college and on YouTube and like a course at a college on YouTube, like about YouTube.
yeah, but like the fact that those have like popped up and people have like bought into it means there like is a literal market for people who want to be taught everything. So like a YouTube professor would be like a legitimate thing.
YouTube professor in the
so-
sense of a guy who teaches about YouTube, or professor on YouTube who teaches about
Well,
something that's not YouTube.
I don't think you'd want someone that's never done YouTube to teach you how to do YouTube and how
Yeah,
YouTube
exactly.
works.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah, it's like the YouTube reps telling you how to make your videos.
This sounds
and how
like
to
the
get
fucking like
attention.
this sounds like every fan fiction high school AU for YouTubers and shit. Like, god damn it.
I mean, it's a possibility. Like, you know, I gave the talk to my class. I think I talked about it on the podcast where it's like, oh, YouTube's gonna be like, you know, a big thing, and here's a YouTuber to talk about what YouTube's like, and it's like
Yeah,
there are
yeah.
people interested that are like 60 and they're like, what's this YouTube thing, and why are all the kids watching it? And like PewDiePie is in textbooks now, like. He's in college textbooks. It's weird.
But it's like YouTube's a high school, and like Ryan Higa and Smosh just walking around the hallways as the popular cool kids.
But yeah,
Here's the
Carson,
thing,
I was just
though.
like curious.
Yeah, no, I get you. Here's the thing, though. I'm not sure YouTube in its like current form is going to be what we're looking at in like 10, 15, 20 years. Because
Oh no.
like, I mean, there's
I
so
agree.
much wrong with YouTube. Like, I can't see it being like the powerhouse it is right now for the rest of eternity. But online content in this form will probably persist and continue to grow. And I think
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot there. So I mean, it may not be like YouTube studies that you're doing, but like online content would probably be what you're looking at more as a whole. So like Twitch, YouTube, what the fuck, like Ustream. What else is
You
there?
know.
Yeah,
Facebook stream.
Right.
Facebook streaming, oof.
yeah, but Facebook streaming is like extremely rough. Like not many people
Yeah,
would pay
I
attention
know.
to that unless it's like
They-
Vin Diesel's
yeah,
page.
they paid like. I noticed like some Twitch streamers that used to be pretty big on Twitch that kind of died down. They like got paid to switch over
Yeah.
to Facebook. At least I think they got paid because like why else would you switch to Facebook? Because their viewer bases were like cut in half.
Oh yeah.
So like I don't know why else you'd switch to Facebook other than getting paid.
Well, I mean ESL, which is like one of the biggest esports broadcasting league things, they switched over to Facebook because they were paid to, and it like killed them, like murdered their numbers.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I think if Facebook's going to compete, they should make a dedicated platform that's not branded as
Right.
Facebook because it's like no one likes Facebook, but like
yeah.
Instagram, also owned by Facebook, that's booming.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like branded separately, so it works out.
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, you have Instagram doing stuff like IGTV, which I don't know why they're doing that, but they're like trying to make something that competes with YouTube, and it's not going to work with Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, like Instagram has like made a shit ton of like alternatives to like companies that Facebook wasn't able to buy out in order to try and compete with them. Like Instagram Stories overtook
Yeah.
Snapchat Stories, and I think they're trying to
Snapchat,
replicate
yeah.
that. Instagram Live took over Periscope, and it's like it seems like they're trying to replicate that with YouTube, but I feel like the niches are just so different.
Right.
Like it's not like as simple as like just making a new Snapchat that's integrated as easily with Instagram.
Well,
Yes,
IGTV
I mean, Snapchat
has a
sucks
shit,
now.
like UI too. Like
Mhm.
it doesn't
imagine.
make any sense. And like, who's uploading to IGTV? Like, I've seen some of the stuff that's posted. I don't want to watch a Lele Pond skit exclusive to IGTV.
You don't want to watch a Lele Pons skit in what is it, Portrait?
Not in portrait. In
I have been
no,
recommended
portrait, yeah.
videos on IGTV though. Like when I'm
Really?
scrolling on Instagram, I'm like, critical? What are you doing here?
Why is critical?
I don't know.
posting on here?
I swear I remember seeing that. And I was like, okay, it was that or a fever dream. It was one or the other.
Yeah, the only person that's posted that I follow that's posted on IGTV right now is Nerd City, and it's something that I think is posted on Twitter as well.
I just saw it. It's literally called penis toward the balls.
What?
Like,
Okay,
not
I
the
need to
balls,
check
the
that out
paws.
later.
That's all he posted.
He is stored in the Paul brothers.
Oh yeah, the Pauls. Oops.
He is still in the falls.
I mean, MKBHD posts on it too, but he's posted like it was like an 18-second clip. Machinima.
Oof.
Oh, Machinima.
Machinima.
Did you hear? Did you see them
Yeah.
rebrand?
Yeah, it looks
Did
hideous.
you see them rebrand? Yeah. Carson, did you see that?
Sorry, I zoned out completely. What?
Did you see? Did you see the Machinima rebrand?
No. Did they rebrand? Why would they do that?
They rebranded.
Ew!
Look at it.
What is that?
Green, like puke green,
It's
like
the
Nickelodeon
Machinima
slime.
logo.
Why would they ruin that? They had years of Minecraft videos stored up with their intro. Oh my gosh, they had such strong branding. Listen, Machinima, if you're listening to the Loudmouths podcast, the issue was never your branding. The issue was your awful company. Please go back. You had one thing that everyone liked, and it was your old intro, just because of how much of a meme it was. And yet here you are trying to get away from that single thing. No one wants this. I don't understand. Was there new
looks
new
like
intro
MTV.
for their locked partners?
I actually
I
don't
don't
know.
think I've watched a Machinima video since before the rebrand.
I
Yeah,
think
they don't even have their YouTube linked on their
I
Twitter.
think the
It's
last
their
video I
Facebook.
watched that was related to Machinima was when Leafy finally managed to buy himself out of it.
Damn. Yeah, Machinima sucks. Awful.
They
I remember
have
when
a Transformers
like, networks...
show on Machinima now. Why?
How are they still in business? That's my question.
Connections, I guess. I don't know.
I want to know like where their revenue comes from because like I know that no YouTubers like them and their reputation's just fucked. What is this?
They have a
is this the intro?
Transformers
First
like,
like 6
TV
seconds
show.
of that is the intro.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Epilepsy warning.
Terrible.
Let's
Please.
take a look at this.
It's not awful, but like it's overkill.
Getting optic game
And it's
vibes.
like Machinima. Yeah, the green, that doesn't help.
It's
They
fine,
haven't
but the old one's
uploaded
better.
in 2 months on their YouTube.
It's just
'Cause-
not a good looking logo. It
No,
just
it really
doesn't
isn't.
look
It
good.
sucks.
None of
Someone
it
want to
looks
pull up
good.
their social blade. It's gonna be a fucking
They
graveyard.
probably did they private their subs? I bet they
No,
privated
it's,
their
12,
subs.
it's 12 million.
They're
Are they declining?
It's gonna be a legitimate graveyard, isn't it?
Here we go, dude.
How many
Oof!
people are
Oof!
still partnered with
Oh,
Machinima?
no.
That's what I
How
want to
many
know.
people are like trapped in that environment?
Yeah, I want to know how many people are like just stuck with a network that barely exists anymore.
Dude, these
I
look.
remember when like networks were super predatory.
This looks like
back in,
post-content cop
2014.
Leafy numbers.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
It's really bad.
What are they negative in a month? Like what's their current?
At least 500 a
decline.
day.
Negative 13,000. Negative 14,000. In the last
Jeez.
month. Oof. Let me see like what their average per month is real fast. Fucking, they're going like negative. Their good months are negative 12K. They went like negative 25K, negative 26K before that. Fuck.
Jesus. Do they upload?
No, they haven't uploaded in months.
Damn. Oh. Rip Machinima.
Machinima, yes.
Maybe don't treat
You
your
learn something new
partners
every
like
day.
shit.
I mean, yeah, don't like trick them into signing 60-40 contracts that auto-renew every 2 years.
They had lifetime
And some
contracts
people-
as well back in the
Yeah,
day.
some people were signed in for life.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
It's fucking insane.
Anyways,
Yeah, I
moving
feel
on.
bad for anybody who got into that. And moving on,
Battlefield friends.
what would you like to say?
What?
What would you like to say? You said moving
Yeah,
on.
moving on. What's up?
What's
Moving on to what?
Yeah, that's what I was
the
thinking.
viewer questions? Should we go on to viewer questions? There's a lot of really
we
good
got all
ones
of your
here.
questions.
Like,
Okay, yeah.
how loud can you scream?
Oh no.
Thank
know.
you, quite. It says like a boss.
Carson, how loud
Machinima
can you
talent.
scream?
I don't know, like a few decibels.
What? How? Wait, Diesel. How was I supposed to know that was directed at me?
Wait, what was directed at you? I don't understand.
You
Guys,
said
we're
thank you
losing a
quite,
lot
and
of
I have no
momentum
idea
here,
what.
Please.
You said thank you quite, and I had no idea why you were saying my
Guys,
name.
I'm trying to
Because
keep
you
this
posted a meme.
podcast together.
God damn it. This podcast was never together. It's always falling apart. We could do that because we're the only podcast on
Good
YouTube.
thing we have no
Dude,
competition.
Speaking of podcasts falling apart, how many have you guys had falling apart?
Are you asking this because you know we've had podcasts fail, or are you asking because you've had podcasts fail?
The answer to both of your questions is yes.
I had like one that I did with someone else called Leftovers, and I did it with my friend Monto. Like we still talk, but like we got like one episode out a month, and it lasted 4 episodes. It barely
Gotcha.
counts because I didn't even have like 500 subs at the time. And then the other's like not technically canceled. It's just very sporadic. It's called Pullover.
It's like the meme where it's like you never stop clapping. The intervals between your claps just increase.
I mean, the thing is though, like it still happens like every now and then if I feel like it, but I just don't usually feel like it.
Right. What about you, first-person shooter Diesel?
Okay, guy. God,
That's not what it stands
actually,
for your information.
Actually, this is like the only podcast I've really like worked on. So, I don't have any deaths yet. I'd prefer to keep Loudmouse working. Like, I
Yeah.
want to do more with it aside from a podcast. And it's like we've talked about it internally, and I'd hope to get to that point. So, hopefully this is a podcast that does well.
He means
Right.
gun running.
and not die.
Yeah. We have good work ethic, so I don't think we'll have a problem with the three of us. So,
Right.
knock on wood. Let me knock on wood. There we go.
How many podcasts have you had die?
Oh, I've only had one. And then the other one is not gonna die anytime soon because like it's just me and like my actual super close friends. So like it's not a big problem, and we just do it when we have time, because they're all working. But the first one, did you ever hear of solitary confinement?
Actually,
That sounds familiar.
I don't know why
That
that,
does
sounds
sound familiar.
Yeah.
maybe it sounds familiar because because it's like solitary confinement. But
Oh yeah, no, no,
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a joke. Because it was me, which was a no name. It was like three no names when it started off, and now like me and Rack are way bigger. But like, then there was narrator on it too, and narrator's narrator, so he's very like notoriously known by like the commentary community as kind of a mess, right?
I'm not saying anything.
What?
oh, that's not
What?
I'm not.
What?
I'm
That's
not
like
saying
that's like
shit.
common knowledge. He's talked about it on that podcast that like the commentary community doesn't
Dude,
like him.
I quite and Brandon are the two people I interact with. I interact with like the Reddit crew, so like King Ani, Bluesdank, Kappa Kaiju, but outside of like the people in my sub box, I don't talk to a soul. It's like, cause I just don't want to deal with like the drama. I don't think there's a point for it.
Diesel
So,
like doesn't
yeah.
like having this in his life, so he makes a point of like just avoiding it.
Yeah, I will play my
Yeah.
hand if someone really plays my hand, but that hasn't happened yet. So, you
Right.
know, yeah, I keep it very...
To clarify, the reason it fell apart was I had my own issues with the podcast members, and then I left, and then there was a whole mess, and now we're just like, all right, we're separate, we're apart, it's all good, like we moved on. I apologize for my issues with them. I don't know if that's how it went for you guys with your podcast or whatever, but I mean that's just how it was for me.
I'm still friends with the other person I had on my podcast.
Well, I mean,
at least you resolved everything.
from like a professional standpoint, it's like sometimes people have creative differences,
Yeah.
or it's just like people have different like modalities of how they work. So
Oh yeah,
stuff like
one of the
that gets
biggest
in the
issues
way.
for me with that podcast was like I would want to do it more often than them, and they didn't want to. And I was just like, guys, we gotta
that
gotta
does sound
do
like a
this.
problem.
It was a struggle, and like I was pretty much the one that was always like, okay, let's do a podcast, and after a while, it gets kind of rough doing it like that.
Yeah, and it's not like you like that is necessarily creates like I can never talk to you again rift. It's just like running a thing as consistent as a podcast is hard when it's like you have two different visions for like how often you want to do it, what you want it to be, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that. Podcast, am I right?
Podcast.
No.
Good thing we're the
So
only one
before
left on
anybody
YouTube.
else says anything that will just make everything worse, let's settle
Wait,
an
what's
argument.
wrong? Did I
Is
say
bread
something
raw?
bad?
No.
What? No.
I'm just trying.
Diesel's trying to avoid the milk first in the cereal bowl argument, where this conversation always fucking goes.
No, well, okay, no. That's not why. Like, if you want to talk about like fucking drama with the shit, it's like fine, I don't care. But
What?
I mean, we weren't really talking about
milk in the cereal
drama,
bowl first.
were we?
here's the question:
Kinda.
Is cereal a soup?
Milk
Shut the fuck up!
Milk, cereal, bowl, and then spoon is the best way, the best like order for it.
Wait, what did you say?
milk, cereal,
Milk?
bowl, spoon.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Milk, cereal,
You're right.
bowl, spoon.
Yeah, so you pour the milk on the table, then you put the cereal in
Yeah!
the milk, and then you put the bowl on the cereal and
You
milk,
ever
then
tried
you
it
put
like
the spoon
that?
on top of the bowl.
Okay,
See,
but
but my
like
question is
unironically,
cereal
we're all in
is-
agreement. You put the cereal first in the bowl, right?
No.
Wait, okay, unironically, what do you do, Carson, with milk and cereal?
I already
heard 'em.
told you.
That works.
Yeah, you're.
That works.
You're, oh wow.
Ziploc baggy milk cereal.
Now you're changing your story.
Pre-prepared bowls of each ingredient,
Gotta take it over to the homeless
including the
shelter.
spoon. The
Ingredients.
spoon has its own, like, Tupperware.
Okay, I have a question. What do you guys think about putting water in your cereal instead of milk?
Wrong?
Apparently,
'Cause
that's
there are
what
people that do that.
Kylie
What?
Jenner did.
It's wrong.
Now, the
It's
things
wrong.
I said, you know, I can see why you would think that's, like, weird. What you just said is a sin. Okay?
What he said is against the Geneva Conventions. Like, that's not a sin. That's fucking international crime.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I do it because I don't. I think water and cereal is disgusting. Like, who wants sugar water, right?
Yeah, who drinks
I'm
water?
saying there are
Fucking
people
nasty,
that do
dude.
it. There are people that do that, and what do you think of those people?
Disgusting.
Okay, I'm in agreement.
Okay, this is epic.
Okay. This is epic.
Okay, now this is epic.
Hello, Wild Spartans.
I would
that
put-
could be epic.
I would put orange juice in my cereal before I put water.
I wouldn't talk to you again if you did that still.
What about apple juice?
Brandon,
Brandon.
you're
You're crossing
you're
the line.
making this very close to your third failed
What
podcast
about-
right now.
What, what about Dr. Pepper?
Ooh.
I can get more on
tasty.
board with soda. It's just more sugar.
I mixed
Yeah, that's
vodka,
true.
Fruity Pebbles, and milk once.
Ooh.
Oh, you did!
Yeah.
I remember this!
Yeah, that was a good time. And by good time, I mean it was an awful time.
Did you have a name for your concoction?
Drunk.
Hungover at Disneyland.
Not even hungover. I woke up the next morning drunk.
They should
Yeah, and then
sell that.
I remember so specifically, we were walking to Disneyland, and then Diesel had a monster with him, and then the monster just disappeared. I'm like, Diesel, where'd your monster go? And he looked around, he's like, I don't know.
I didn't hear. I've not heard of that yet.
Wait, when did you guys go
remember
to
that.
Disneyland? Was this this
VidCon.
year's VidCon?
Yeah, this year's VidCon, we went with like a whole
Dude.
big group.
We missed an opportunity to meet each other. You guys didn't know who I was. It's okay.
Damn.
I was at VidCon. That was a fun time.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
Shit.
Shit.
Next year,
Next
because
year,
everyone goes
next
to
year.
VidCon.
Next year.
Next year
Did you
is
guys
gonna
like go
be-
to the
Next
convention?
year,
I went for like an hour and that was it.
Okay, I went like multiple days.
It was like the first or second day I was like just in the like little area.
I mean, to be fair, it's VidCon, and like once you go once, you're like, okay, I know the
The
drill.
thing is, I didn't even go in the building. Like on
Yeah.
the second day, I don't even remember which. It was like the first or second day.
It
I
was
just
the
hung
last
outside
day.
the fucking event.
Or did
No,
you
no,
go
no.
in?
You
I
went
went-
the last day. I went like the
Okay.
first or second day.
I went 2017 VidCon, and then like every day we went to the event, and like it got so boring. I'm just like, I bought a ticket. I'm like, I don't even want to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just talking. You know, there's not really much
it's
to
just-
do there.
It's like,
But
Yeah, and then I went to meet people I wanted to meet afterwards, after like events and stuff like at night. There was like a bar we went to.
yeah, I was
So-
mainly at VidCon to like meet fans, which I got the opportunity to do, which was it's super weird. Like,
Yeah,
I can imagine.
it's yeah, I imagine it would be weird. I've never had that
Why
experience.
was it weird for you? What was so weird about you meeting the Carson fans?
I don't. Well,
they call me Carson.
I mean, this was like my first time ever having that experience happen. So I was very like uncomfortable. Like VidCon was the first convention I'd ever gone to or anything like that. And this was when I had like 40K, and I did not expect anyone to recognize me. And like 10 minutes into us being at the convention center, I heard someone scream, and I booked it. And then the next day when we did like an official meetup, it was like this group of 3 girls came up to us and said, "You ran from us." I'm like, "Listen, I was scared."
I had fucking flashbacks, dude. You gotta give me a break.
I had non-flashbacks. Please forgive me.
I didn't expect it. I wasn't like mentally prepared for that. Like if it happens again, I'll be prepared for it. Especially because I'm going to TwitchCon like this month, and people have already said, yeah, we're going to TwitchCon. Excited to see you there. So I'll be like mentally prepared for it that time. But like going into VidCon and not expecting anyone to recognize you, and then immediately having someone recognize you was like terrifying. So I just ditched. I regret it.
That makes sense.
Well, I mean,
Did you
like,
know-
it's not that bad.
Is is IRL streaming still banned from TwitchCon?
I have no idea.
Because I know it got banned last year.
I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think you're allowed to stream on the floor.
I'm not planning on
I mean, I
streaming.
don't
I'm
know.
planning on recording myself interviewing people with stupid questions. Like, are you getting the TwitchCon
I work for
cape this
Machinima.
year?
I work for Machinima. How old are you? Just the stupid questions like that.
I work for
You
Machinima.
should-
How old are you? Is giving me some Harvey Weinstein vibes. Jesus.
How to frame Machinima.
I'm gonna bring my old blue snowball that doesn't work, and then tape a lapel mic to it, and then bring that around.
I should start doing that. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a good idea, right? I'm like,
Yeah, I use a 5-year-old
people
blue
are-
snowball that works, but it's like, why use that when I could use a lavalier?
Yeah, just put the lav on the blue snowball. It's a
Yeah.
setup.
That way I
Okay.
can throw it across the room
Yeah, right. It's
and
genius.
drag the computer with the cord.
Odds.
Okay, Diesel, I have a question for you.
Why do I have a question? I'm not the guest.
I have a question for you. Why is it when you went through the viewer questions that we have listed, you just jumped around?
What do you mean? I don't know. I just like I wanted to see if he would change his mind and scream, but he didn't.
You
So
fool.
I tried my
Okay.
best. But
Can we talk about it? Is bread bread or raw toast?
This is actually a tricky one.
It's bread.
Because technically, I think it's technically both.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
either
yeah,
one's
no,
correct.
question.
yeah, it's both. It would be both. Like if you're looking for,
Yeah.
I mean, we can get into like the English language and the foundation of it, and start talking about like, well, every word has a meaning that each person gives attributes to, but like that's a little bit too much. You know,
What was the one tweet where it was like whoever discovered toast was like, "Hey, the bread's cooked, throw it in again." Like, what a fucking genius! Like, was that about toast or was that like a different food I'm thinking of?
I think it was about toast.
Okay, yeah.
They probably just burnt toast and like, hey,
This tastes pretty
have-
good.
It's like
This
shit.
is
We
thing.
cooked it. Throw it back in again. See what comes out.
I don't think that's how it happened.
I'm pretty sure the
It
tweet
was
said
probably
it.
more of an accident.
Brandon, that's how the tweet said it. That's how it happened, dude.
that's definitely how it went down, Wild Spartans.
Oh my god.
He hasn't stopped the entire
That's definitely
cast.
how it went down. Call me Carson.
Brandon, the thing is, like, his name is a set of instructions. Your name is just bad.
It's just
Your name is
wow.
a
Quite. Hey, at least my name's not first person shooter
It's
Diesel.
not first person shooter Diesel. That's not what the FPS
Yeah,
stands
what,
for.
what it actually is worse.
Here's a hint for all you guys. It's a Pornhub genre. Go
No,
look for
it's
that.
not.
Go look for it. You will not be disappointed.
Frames per
First
second is a
person.
Pornhub.
You
genre?
can.
No. The FPS is a different acronym than first person shooter or frames per second. But
It can still.
It's
can
an
still
acronym
be
for a
first person
Pornhub genre.
shooter.
Look
if
it
it's
up.
a Pornhub genre.
They
Wait, are
have
you serious?
first person shooters on Pornhub.
of course they do. What do you think they're shooting?
If you have a
Yeah,
gun in the
exactly.
thumbnail on Pornhub, do you still get demonetized?
Well, that's a good
Does
question.
Pornhub even have a demonetization pot? Like, do they even care? I think you just slap ads on anything. Like,
Do they have
I
like
don't-
limits on gore or some shit?
I don't think.
Probably.
Pornhub might.
It's the
There's, like,
Pornhub
special
Hub,
sites for that.
guys. Come
It's
on.
a gathering ground for people of all ages above
Yeah.
18.
There you go.
I think you can find whatever you want on Pornhub.
But I
Like-
mean, like, there's like, if you go to like X videos, you can probably find some like more gruesomer shit.
Yeah, I think X videos has like the library of just awful shit
X
in
videos
the
Yeah,
internet.
is
like-
edgy Pornhub.
Yeah, that's basically it.
it's VidMe for fucking porn.
VidMe's dead, dude.
God.
Vimeo for porn. Shut
Yeah,
up.
It's Vimeo
yeah,
for
VidMe's
porn.
dead. No one
I had
actually
a
knows what
VidMe
VidMe is.
channel. I got featured on the front page of VidMe once. It was a huge deal for me at the time, and now I'm like,
Really?
wow.
I don't think I
VidMe
ever
is
posted
not
on VidMe.
around.
VidMe died. Okay.
We
so
always
speaking
get on
of
the topic
VidMe,
of porn. By the way.
yeah, we
It's an
do.
important
Whatever.
topic.
Just guys being
It
guys.
is an important topic.
Just
being-
some
okay,
dudes
speaking-
being dudes.
Hey, speaking of porn, are you gay or are you straight?
Or
Did we
Thanos
ask
car.
this one? No, we
No,
asked
we-
this one
we
before.
asked
Are you
it
gay,
before.
straight, or Thanos car? Are you gay, straight, or Thanos car?
I'm straight.
Not Thanos car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is that a
gay
common
or nay
question
for
you,
pineapple
though?
with milk?
Like, is there a
Actually, yeah,
specific
that's a good
reason?
question. Why is that a common question?
I'm just gonna.
He's pulling up the
Um,
research.
It's just no. You can't delete that one. You can't delete the pineapple one. Okay.
Yeah, I can. Watch this.
Okay, asshole. Okay, why is it such a common question?
Am I gay or straight?
Yeah.
Probably because one is like viewers hoping I'm gay because they're gay or something, or
Something.
or two, they can't possibly see me with a girl, so they have to assume like I'm either gay or like asexual. There's only two options.
There's only two other possibilities for this man.
People in your videos don't call you gay as a joke.
I don't really get that like as a comment. It's more like on my Twitch streams. People come in, they're like,
What?
"We need to know if you're heterosexual or not."
Yeah, I feel like every YouTuber personality just asks like, what gets your pee hard, dude?
Yeah.
Like, it's just like,
Well, I feel
even
like
if you're a
We
woman,
need to
People
know so we
ask-
can make the fan fiction.
Like, yeah,
Even
they
if it's,
need
like-
to
even
know
if
your
it's-
sexuality so they can like appropriately make awful fan fictions that
Yeah,
nobody
let's not
wants.
talk about the fan fictions.
okay,
of me.
there's a niche
Do
for
you
this,
have
Diesel.
fan
Come on,
fiction?
you can't like just say there's no niche for it because there is.
Carson, do you have fan fiction?
Yes.
How much?
Okay,
Oof.
how much is listen?
How much fan fiction?
Listen, any
Like-
is too much. Okay?
Yeah, in before Loudmouth's fan fiction featuring CallMeCarson.
Make it. Do it.
God,
Sometimes
no,
I go
because
to
they
like
will.
my Tumblr tag and I'm like, wow, they're still here. No, I appreciate like the stands and stuff, but it's still
can get weird.
strange to look at.
It can get weird, yeah. I get that.
Carson,
Alright,
the
speaking of
notorious
stands.
lover.
Oh,
Two-part
that's an
story.
old one. That's from like
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah, that is from 2016. It has 100 reads.
That's about a skyrocket.
It's about to
200.
get a lot more reads now.
Yeah.
Like this is gonna be so freaking hot, dude. Ugh.
Dude.
Dude.
God, have you seen the? Have you been contacted by the male feet pics account, Carson?
What?
There is this account that goes around to like all of these channels. They went to Chris Raygun. They tried like contacting me. They've tried like contacting contact everybody,
They have
and
not.
specifically male YouTubers. It's their fetish where they want
Um,
male YouTubers bare feet.
There's a subreddit
Yeah, so
dedicated
like,
to-
is it like they try and DM on Twitter, or what?
They'll try and contact you any way possible. They tried getting in through my Instagram messages and my comments.
I don't read my Twitter DMs because they're like filled up most of the time with hot garbage. And so are my Instagram DMs actually. Both of those have become like pathways that I used to enjoy. And now it's like, because like I do stuff like, guys, every Monday I want you to send me this specific video of Garfield shaking his tail. And it's they do it, and now I can't use my DMs.
Have you tried? Okay, keep your Twitter DMs for like talking to people, and then your Instagram DMs let those just be shit. That's my strategy.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's what
I
mine are.
tried that for a bit.
So
it
like
didn't work out.
your Twitter DMs are still shit even if they're closed. Like, do you still have open DMs on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm not gonna turn that off.
Oh, okay.
I refuse. I think it's too goofy.
Doesn't Twitter separate message requests?
Yeah,
with regular
yeah,
DMs?
no. Like if
Okay,
I
okay.
follow someone or whatever, or if I decide, okay, I'll take this person and DM them in particular, then it's like its own thing. But then there's requests that are for everyone else, and
I don't
that's
even allow
that's
requests.
that's the section that's a little bit messed up.
Yeah, I think that's with everyone though. I have multiple accounts that will send me memes daily on Instagram, and like just no context, they just keep sending memes daily. So
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
that too.
yeah, I can't even watch all of them because I have to accept the message to see videos.
Yeah, I'm
Can't
not
even
gonna
watch
like
all the memes.
accept any of them because like I don't, because then they have access to your like messages all the time and they can just be like, "Hello, wild Spartans. This could be epic" all the time.
Yeah, no. Yep, nope. Nope,
So
nope, nope.
I'll just go through and there's like a button to delete all Instagram directs, and then you can't like they can't resend messages. So just do that to clear it out. It's much easier. Cause like I'll look at it occasionally and you'll see just like the dumbest shit. Like you can tell someone, "Hey, don't do this." I'm not gonna look, and then they'll do it anyway and expect you to look.
Yeah, but I
Don't.
encourage mine to be bad.
Well,
I think it's
that's
funny.
That's asking for chaos. You're playing with fire.
Yeah.
Playing with Sans Undertale fire.
Oh God. Why?
You have an
Why?
odd obsession with Sans, by the way. What like
Who,
you
me?
made Sans World the theme park in MS Paint?
Right.
Like, what? Like why Sans?
I don't know.
Your icons literally use sands, and you don't know.
I mean, I can explain it.
Like-
I think Sans is a really goofy meme that's like not been overdone, and it's also like, whereas stuff like the lamp and moth meme, which is kind of funny,
yeah.
but I know it's not gonna have a long lifespan because it's one of these that just comes out of nowhere. Whereas something like Sans has like this cultural background from a couple years ago where Undertale was massively popular. And that makes it funnier to me because it was first something everyone enjoyed, and now it can be used ironically due to its fan base. So I have a lot of fun with the Sans meme, and it still makes me laugh because of that. And also my fans encourage it. So I'm like, yeah.
Wait, was that on record or was it off record where you say you don't listen to your fans? Or what they tell you to do?
I don't know.
I can't.
I mean,
I can't remember.
oh no, yeah, no, I was saying before the podcast, something like, I don't submit to my viewers' requests.
Yeah. It was something like that. It was obviously a meme, but
They don't control me.
You
I'm
control them.
proud.
Yeah, exactly.
We control the meme culture. We control the normies.
Yeah, Brandon's convinced he controls all of
A meme
reality. To be
god?
fair. Yeah, he thinks he's Thanos, got the Infinity Gauntlet. He's gonna snap half the universe out of existence. We get it.
God, no, it's like, how do we? Oh yeah, we got on that topic because of behind a meme. Because
Oh,
he
yeah.
doesn't control meme culture. We do.
Yeah, like it was like we were talking about like how people like him and PewDiePie, like them killing memes, like creates high meme turnover rate, and we were like talking about whether that's good or bad.
The answer is yes.
Wow.
We believe so.
And
Meme
Wow.
economy.
yes, it's good.
That is.
It means like memes can't stay around as long for them to get tired, like Uganda Knuckles did, because it was around for like a month.
I'm glad you guys are using so much brain processing power on this in particular.
We divvy up our resources wisely, I'm sure.
You gotta save it. You gotta save your brain processing for what's important, and that is memes.
Right. There's two
Not
things
doing my
I use
taxes.
my brain for. It's memes and porn. I gotta stay focused on both.
Wait, you use your. What do you do when you watch porn that requires focus? I was gonna say memes, but that's not right.
Technique. Technique.
Technique.
Called
Skill.
out the
What kind of technique do you have for watching
There's
porn?
a SpongeBob tutorial in it,
Bro.
believe it or not.
Masturbating is just practicing your aim for the future, okay?
Okay.
That's
Here's
it.
the-
We have become the official podcast.
Here's the
That's
tutorial.
it.
Good thing the official podcast is on YouTube.
I know.
The official podcast is on YouTube.
Sorry, it's this.
No,
thing
they
over here.
aren't, Carson.
Carson, get with the program.
He's high off his ass, ain't he?
He's breaking the fourth wall because he's Sans.
He's not using his brain power. He's not
Do you
watching
guys want
porn
me
or
to make
making
the
memes.
Sans noise?
What's
sure.
Sans noise?
Nah, I won't do that to you.
What's the Sans noise? I want to know.
Yeah, let's move on. What, you guys got any more questions for me?
Let's move on.
I don't know.
What's your favorite video you've made? This is a viewer question.
My favorite video that I've made is probably I did a video where we literally just sat down and watched all of E3, and I put a lot of work into that, and it's still my favorite video just because I put so much work into it, and my friend group enjoys it so much, but it like did terribly. So I mean, like, besides
I knew
that,
that butt was coming.
besides
It
that,
always fucking
weird
happens.
pictures of toilets is probably my favorite because it's when we do that, I get the funniest recordings, and it's so like emotionally draining afterwards, but it's worth it. So yeah, those two would probably be my favorites.
Yeah, I understand what you mean by like you put like a shit ton of work into this one video and then like it doesn't do well, at least not even just not to
Well,
start with.
I mean, I can afford to have a video not do well right now.
Yeah.
So it's fine with me.
Yeah, like I'm still glad I did the video because like it might do well long run, but I'm just glad I had the experience of making it, I guess.
Right. What video was it for you? Was it the
It
was
was-
it the big 37-minute and 40-second one?
Yeah, it was like this big video on Michael McCrudden.
Gotcha. Before
He's
they
the guy
were
who makes.
gone.
Before they were dead.
I want him to start killing his viewers and name it Before You Were Gone.
I'd be on board with that.
I want him to become mass murderer Michael McCrudden, okay?
Oh my god, that's a great mass murderer name.
I know.
Michael
It
McCrudden.
fits. He's a scary
It
dude.
really does. Yeah, he is.
I don't know how he's
God.
so on top of celebrity deaths.
He's got a dude. He's got a team.
Well, so yeah, he has a team, and when he makes those videos, he'll like, what he'll do is he'll just use old footage of like the before they were famouses, and he'll just wear the same clothes.
You know what you should do? You know what you should do to find out more? Watch my 37-minute video on him.
Man,
Wow. Maybe I will.
Shameless self promo.
that sounds like a great plug.
Yeah, I talk a lot about like what he does to like rush those out.
That's interesting. I might watch it.
'Cause I'm-
We'll see.
I might watch it.
I
We'll see.
will,
Probably
don't
not.
do it if you don't have time. It's not. He already responded to it.
What'd he say?
He said good video.
He's
I
like,
paid-
just wait until you die.
He commented good video, and I also paid him $25 on Cameo to say, "Hey, good job, quite."
Oh my
Worth.
god.
It was worth it. It was a 2-second bit, and I'm glad I did it. I asked him
paid
to dab at the end, and he got his
$25 for
intern
2
to dab
seconds.
instead.
Michael McCrudden
What?
has interns.
He has a intern.
It's just him and an intern.
Basically,
in
an
an office?
employee that's not paid.
It's him, an intern, and then like a couple editors, and then a person who runs the Spanish channel, and then like fucking some other people.
This Spanish before they
L.
were gone?
Michael McCrudden.
Man, it's almost like I should watch Quite's 37-minute video on Michael McCrudden.
I agree.
Damn. Can't argue with that.
In fact,
Did you-
I'm gonna
wait,
watch it
Quite,
right
did
after
you
we're
just,
done
Did
recording.
you just slide him a 50 under the table?
Yes, we're all in the same box. Just give like.
Trading money for promotions?
Yes.
Nice.
That's smart. Okay, who's doing outro this episode? Because we didn't actually talk about that.
I'll outro. I'll outro.
We,
I've got it,
We
guys.
talked about who
I've
was
got
doing
it.
intro. You got it?
No, I
Take it
don't
away.
know what you guys need.
No, no. The last time we let a guest outro this, it was a disaster.
Exactly.
Well, I'm better than them, so.
Well, go for it.
No.
I'm better, that's why I won't do it.
I'm better, which is why I have the brains
I
not to
can't-
do it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Anyways,
Okay.
thank you for watching this episode of the Loudmouse Podcast. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at loudmouse_. Be sure to check us out on iTunes and SoundCloud as well. Carson, thanks for coming on the podcast. Bye.